the villagers and the some vigilante, they sit together. They say, no, we know those people, we know those bad people. This is what we are going to do. Let us go to the people, the family of those people, and also kidnap them.
Kwara, normally known as a quiet, calm state, has suddenly become a hotspot for kidnappings. From January till now, the state has seen many attacks, villages invaded at night, farms raided, worshippers kidnapped from churches, travelers stopped on the highway, all of it creating a feeling that something deeper is happening underneath. In one community, attackers walked into a church during service, took worshippers away, and demanded huge amounts of money. Families were crying, community leaders were confused, and people began asking, where are these attackers coming from? Why is Kwara suddenly becoming unsafe? Please like this video so more people can join this discussion. Now, inside all of this tension, the headline about Kwara youths taking revenge by kidnapping the family of Fulani herders started trending. The story circulating online claims that some youths decided they were tired of being victims and wanted to balance the equation, as people described it. In their minds, if someone from the community was kidnapped earlier, then they would also hold someone from the other side until their own person was released. Whether or not this specific case happened exactly as described is still unclear, but the idea behind the gist is very real. Retaliation actions like this have happened in different states before, whenever trust between communities breaks down. While this story was spreading, leaders of Miyetti Allah, the main association representing herders, came out to say they were not involved in any kidnapping, that Fulani herders in the area were innocent, and that the youth should not attack or kidnap families who have nothing to do with criminal activity. This back and forth created more confusion. One side is saying we are victims, the other side is saying we are victims too, and the government is somewhere in the middle trying to calm things down.
So we have some cases of insecurity in Kwara State now, and it wasn't so there.
How these are sporadic cases. You can never ever eliminate terror completely. In America recently, one Nigerian killed his father and injured his two sisters. Will I say that America is not safe anymore? No. We have sporadic cases. So, but generally the picture is improving. And I think Nigeria should be patient. Things will get better.
So what do you have to say about the threats issued by President Donald Trump?
Yes, you see, if truly he wants to help Nigeria, that is not the language he uses. It's a language of indignation, language of abusing us, threatening us, disgracing us in the political and worldly arena. If you want to help people, you don't abuse them. There's nobody who can take this kind of abuse and indignation from a foreign country.
So why delivery of man? You said
the way because the same way they are threatening Venezuela now, and they have their worship there, and the pretext that they are going to fight drug barons. What has drug baron got to do with the presidential palace or the military? So they always have a pretext. They always have a reason. But it's not Christianity. Now, Christians in Palestine are complaining of attack from Jewish community. Churches were destroyed, but America is not going in there, it's supporting the Jews. So for America to use religion, it means it has an ulterior motive, which we should all be careful. We Muslims and Christians, we are living very fine in this country. Just tell me in Ibadan, is there any animosity between Muslims and Christians? There is not. So how can we allow a foreigner, a colonist, an imperialist to come and divide us on false pretense, and when we know they want our resources? Let me tell you one thing. Zamfara State, I'm from Zamfara State. There is a lot of gold in Zamfara and other minerals. It's not only the southern state they are greedy about, even in the north. There are a lot of rare minerals, lithium and other things, cobalt, that they want. So when they come and divide us, we become so weak, we cannot protect our nation, and they take away. When you go, there's one in the past, one very religious Christian who went to London. He said when he went to London, he was shocked. They came here preaching about this and that and that. When he went there, he saw that they are just enjoying their lives. This is just exactly, if you go to America, they're just enjoying their lives. So we should not allow religion to be used as well. I will not allow Islam to be used by any foreign nation or the Arab world to come here and divide us. Because when you go there too, it's about nationalism, Arab nationalism. It's not about Islam. So we should not allow all these foreigners to come in and disturb us, whether Islamic or Christian.
When people lose faith in the system, they start taking actions into their own hands. And when that happens, kidnapping becomes a two-way street. Criminals kidnap, communities retaliate, herders feel targeted, more tension builds, and the cycle continues. This is the part where everyone, youth leaders, elders, herder representatives, government, and the security agencies, needs to step in with calmness and strategy. The goal should be to find the actual criminals, not to create new victims. As we watch this situation unfold, the big question for all of us is simple. How can communities protect themselves without turning into the same thing they are afraid of? And deeper than that, what should be the solution when one community feels ignored and another feels unfairly blamed? I would love to know your thoughts, so tell me in the comments after liking this video and subscribing. Kwara State is now at a turning point. If unity wins, things may calm down. If fear wins, things may escalate. Stories like this show how delicate peace can be when trust is weak. But they also show that with the right conversations, the right patience, and the right leadership, communities can still find common ground. And I will continue following this story for you. So make sure you like this video and subscribe so you never miss the follow-ups.
Because let me tell you what they do. With the open grazing, they follow your bush path, study the terrain. They will know that, okay, if I follow here, I link into this place. From year to year, and you know those bushes are what? Are always interconnecting communities, villages, even states. Okay, if I enter into this bush, I will burst out into Delta, boom. From here, Delta, I will burst out into Bayelsa, boom. So they know what they are doing. You who owns the community, you are not even familiar with your bushes. Those that could be familiar with the bushes are not what? Authorized to carry weapons. These are the vigilantes. And this is why you have to watch this video together. Let's watch it now.
I had a encounter with these kidnappers. They had just one gun. We were in Ekboma till almost 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the night, in the earlier morning. And we pursued these guys from Ekboma. We pursued them in the night. And they ran to our village. This time around, they used cow. They own cow in Ekboma. They have a cow. In fact, let me just tell you. Now, the people that showed them the routes, the people that showed them the way, are herdsmen. Now, if they come to a community, the herdsman in the community is the one who walk with them to show them the way. That's why they can move from inside the forest to your place. And if all those forests they are going to, you must see cow traces. Either the cow feces, you know, the smells and everything. So this herdsman knows all your terrain. They know all your thick forests. They know everywhere. The areas they don't have network, they know it. Because those forests they don't have network, they move out to where they have network and make calls, and then they move in again to where they don't have network. They move back to where they don't have network, and they hide there. So that night at Avele, that morning at Avele, those guys camped there. Because now they don't attack where they are picking ransom from, except they have a bigger fish in the bush. Now they have kidnapped in Avele. They will move again to another community where they will now camp their victim. They collect ransom and move from there again to another community. This is how it goes on like this every day.